Whoa, now I'm your host, Lambo Drew, and you are now tuned in for another edition of The Leverage Show. Shout out to each and every single one of y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. We are definitely getting ready to have an hour of power, and then we're getting ready to split it and quit it. Definitely. Now, I really want to go ahead, man, and definitely tap in, see how you guys are doing tonight, see how everything's going, see how everybody's going real quick. Again, it will be an hour of power. Today and everything, man, truly is a very special day. So I'm ecstatic about today. Definitely make sure y'all are tapped in. Again, we came on an hour early. So make sure y'all are definitely tapped in. We are an hour early. So for those and everything, man, who didn't think that we would come on an hour early, we are here an hour early. Due to today, my wifey's beautiful birthday. So shout out and everything, man, to my wifey, my queen. Definitely happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Ecstatic to go and celebrate her tonight. Especially we have this little snowstorm and everything, man, that will be on the heels of us being able to get out, enjoy ourselves, have a great time, and just get out and man and just mingle a little bit, man. So definitely I'm excited. Listen, I do not want to waste tonight, man, at all. Again, it's going to be an hour power. So y'all make sure that y'all are tapped in, locked, and ready to roll, okay? Larry, shout out to my guy. Wow, salute you guys. Definitely had to been talking about LA Law and Kennard Haney. I already know that they have definitely were two of the top ones, and they got in there real early, real quick. So shout out to y'all for that. YouTube is always, they hating on me. I don't know why YouTube hating on me like that. But YouTube is hating on me. They don't want to let me be great. But thank you, my guy Larry the Lion, man, for always showing love, man, and excited and everything, man, for what's getting ready to happen. I'm telling y'all this right now. Y'all want to make sure y'all are tapped in. All right. So thank you for that, Larry the Lion. You know, LA Law is in the building. I see you. Hi, Kennard. Hi, Larry. Good to see you. Definitely showing love. I know where that top three was. So thank y'all for showing love tonight, man, on this broadcast. It's truly a blessing, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. It's good to go. It's really good to go. My wife, he says, man, good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. Definitely, man, she's the birthday girl is in the house, man. Salute to my bride. And definitely, man, on her birthday today. So y'all make sure y'all show some love and celebrate, man, my wife's birthday today. Give some loves and comments and all of that other good stuff. We're truly excited about it because I'm telling y'all this right now. It's definitely going to be a blessed one, man. I'm excited, man, just to be kicking it with my bride. You understand? Like I told her, I said, girl, I'm celebrating 20 years of birthdays with you. When there was times on the birthdays, I can remember straight up and stuff like that, man. I couldn't even afford and everything, nothing on her birthday. There was one time, man, where my finances were so wrecked one year. And I just remember that I took my wife to the Olive Garden. You know, for those who know, you know, the Olive Garden and everything, man, they be on point with their Italian. But I remember that time and everything, man, that I took my wife and everything, man, to celebrate her birthday to the Olive Garden. And literally when I got there, my wife and everything, man, she's looking at me across the table. My finances are a wreck. Feel like my life is spinning out of control. Everything looked like it seemed to be going down instead of up. And I remember and everything, man, I looked at her across the table and I didn't want to tell her this. And, you know, we had this point, we had been together some time and, you know, literally our finances at a wreck. I remember saying, baby, go ahead and order what you want. And in there, she's saying, oh, okay, well, I can't wait to go and eat and order what I want on the menu. And for those who haven't been there, I'm trying to tell y'all, struggle had been real. Y'all are looking at a real person. Lambo Drew sitting in front of y'all telling real stories that are factual with receipts. And I remember in everything, man, there was a time when I looked across my wife and I told her to order on the menu. The waitress came back to me and asked me, what did I want? And I literally in my head said, listen, I'm good. I don't want anything. I don't want nothing. I'm good. I just want to see her eat. I remember my wife's expression, literally, man, looking at me across the table. And this is something that you guys got to always remember that sometimes, man, you know, life may not work out the way you think it's working out, but y'all have to keep going. You have to make do in spite of. And that was one of those things that I made do in spite of that day. I knew in my head that if that bill had costed more than $60, that was my last $60, I'd have had no gas, no nothing. I didn't want to tell her anything at that time. And I didn't want to fret my wife out that, hey, the finances is messed up. You can't do anything. Don't worry about it. But I said, baby, go ahead and order what you want. And I remember, man, she looked across that table and she said, you're not eating. You don't want anything. I'm like, man, just give me some water. That's all I want. My job as a birthday was to see her eat that year. And I can remember that vividly. And I remember, man, me telling myself, man, I said, man, God, I never want to have another experience like this. And sitting across from my wife and allowing my wife to be able to eat on her birthday in Olive Garden by herself, because I didn't have enough money to technically take her to Olive Garden. But I knew my wife wasn't going to order no crazy meals, and the bill was going to be outrageous. She wasn't going to order like $100 worth of food or nothing like that. So I remember her looking at the bill and she said, well, look, what could I get on here? She said, because evidently you not eating tells me one thing, something's wrong. And I guarantee you it's not because that you got an eating problem or you're not eating. And what was wrong is I had a financial problem. I had financial trauma. And I knew that if I can at least just get my wife out of the house, if I can at least just get her all dressed up and get her out of the house and get her away from something, that something would change. And I literally, man, remember sitting at that Olive Garden and watching her eat. And she sit back up and she ordered a meal, and the meal was small. The meal probably was under like $40 or something. And I remember I had enough to be able to tip the waitress. And I remember my wife sat across that table and she said, hey, what's wrong? Something has to be wrong because this is not you. And tears began to start coming down from her eyes across that table. And I remember that, man, very vividly, because at that point I felt like, man, life and everything, man, had given me its worst blow. I felt like, wow, I can't even take my wife out for a birthday dinner at that year. And literally things wouldn't seem to look like they're getting back right or getting together. My wife and everything, man, was a trooper. Remember, she got in the car that night. She shook her head. That probably was one of the most silent dinners we had on her birthday. And I remember and everything, man, telling God, I said, God, look, I really need your help out of this situation, because this situation is not what you have ordained for my life. And we got in that car, and I remember that ride going back home was a long ride, and she was looking at me over in that seat like, hey, you need to do something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what didn't happen. You didn't tell me anything, but you need to do something. My objective and goal for that night was making sure that my wife ate and had a meal, and she didn't even have to catch the blow or the impact, which I literally had on my life and I was facing. I made do what I could make do. I made no excuses. I only executed. And sometimes in life, man, that's how we are. We make excuses about why we can't do this or why we can't do that, why we can't go here or why we can't go there. Hey, we not even supposed to be invited to this. Nah, y'all need to understand. Y'all need to go to some of those places that you don't think that your pocketbook, your wallet, or anything else can afford. Y'all need to go to some of those places and say, you know what? We belong here just like everybody else. Not only that we belong here, but that we're coming. And we're coming big. So y'all need to make sure that y'all are tapped in and tuned in for when y'all do arrive. Sometimes, man, and this is a bar right here, man. I was going to wait to drop it later. Sometimes you need to let your expectation be bigger than your registration. And if your financial registration is only what you have in your bank and what you have in your wallet, and you feel like that is, self-sufficient enough to sustain you, then guess what? That's your life. And I can't go ahead and argue with that. But if you look at your financial registration, you say, you know what I got in my wallet, what I got in my bank, what I got in this, all of these other accounts does not match up to the lifestyle that I should be living, then it's time for me to change. Now, the thing about it is that we continue to start laying down when trouble arises. And it's okay. I get it. Trouble arises. We lay down. We like to go ahead and like to hide in a corner and like to hide behind a building or hide under a rock. And it's okay. But you ain't getting ready to stay that way. You're getting ready to say, you know what? I'm getting ready to rise up, and I'm getting ready to make the best out of this thing. And I'm getting ready to make a comeback. I don't know how. I don't know what. I don't know how this thing is going to happen, but I'm going to make a comeback. And something that is greater on the inside of me, man, is literally getting ready to have a full-out dog fight. And tonight, I just want to speak with y'all tonight about having a dog fight, because you're going to have a dog fight for your purpose in life. And tonight, I'm telling y'all what I know. Your purpose, your vision, your dreams will not come easy. It's going to take you to have to get low down and dirty, man, with the 30-30. You understand? It's going to have to take you to get low down and dirty with the 30-30. It's going to have to take you to have some sleepless nights and some restless ones. It's going to have to take you to be tossed and turned. I get it. Your brain has been racked, trying to feel yourself to figure out, man, where you're going, which direction your life is flowing. Hey, it should be flowing on a whole different direction. I should be on a whole different altitude. I get it. I understand that. But guess what? You have to make the play. And the thing about it is that most of the time y'all been playing out on the field and plays been running all around y'all on this football field. Flankers are catching balls wide open because DBs are not in their right spot. For those who don't know that. Offensive linemen are missing tackles and getting straight to the quarterback. Y'all literally have to make the play. Running backs are getting through the hole, getting through the secondary. By the time they get through that secondary, I'm trying to tell you, it's wide open because guess what? They misread the play. This year, I want y'all to have some fight in y'all. I want y'all to have some fight in y'all like never before. I want something to shift in your mindset. Every time you think about the Leverage Show, every time you come on this Leverage Show, every time you say, you know what? Lambo been telling me that I really need to go ahead and get up off of myself, stop feeling sorry for myself, push myself up off this ground and get to work. Get busy. Do what I need to do to keep this thing pushing. In life, it's going to have its ups, its downs, its backs, its forwards, its wins, its losses. That's a part of it. Just like in a dog fight. You understand? If you guys understand this, those who've seen on my YouTube and everything else, man, I posted a picture of a dog fight. You got to have a dog in you. And literally, man, if you don't have no fight in you, I promise you, it's literally, man, not getting ready to be, a good thing for you. The name of that dog that I posted on there was Courage. The dog's name was Courage. And for those who know the story of Courage and that pit bull, he was definitely one that had endured a lot of dog fights, had endured a lot of fights where he had been knocked up, bruised up, banged up, and all of this stuff. But the thing about him is Courage never gave up. He had heart. And the heart kept producing nothing but fight. Even if it took him to get bit and to get scraped and to get scratched and to have blood all over him. And people say, hey, you look like you've been in a dog fight. Yes, your life looks like it's been in a dog fight. It's supposed to look like it's been in a dog fight because you are fighting for your place. When you look at you, when you look at your family, when you look at your friends and your loved ones around you, you are fighting for their place. There is no one there to fight for them. And the only one there may be fighting for them is you. You may be the only one in your house that's fighting like mentally, like, man, you know what? I know something's going to change. I know something's going to happen. I know something literally, man, can change and turn around in my life. But I'm here to let you know something. You're going to have to fight for it. It's not getting ready to go ahead and come easy. You will have to fight for it. You're going to have to say, you know what? It's either going to be me or it. It's either I'm getting ready to walk in this or this thing is getting ready to walk over me. And I don't want you guys to underestimate yourself, underestimate your gifts, underestimate your craft that God has placed on the inside of you. Not just that. One of the biggest things is that we are habits of what we see, what we hear, what enters our eye gate, what enters our ear gate, what we say, what we speak. We are habits of that, of response. The thing about it is that if all you have ever seen in your life is people losing and yourself losing, then all you ever know is losing. Oh man, this will never get better. Oh man, my situation, it ain't gonna never change. It ain't gonna never get better than this. Just like that dog, you got to get up off that ground. I don't care that dog. If everybody who's ever seen a dog fight before, two dogs fighting, I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Them two dogs get up on them hind legs and get the working. For those who know, them dogs is some serious dogs. They get to working. And the reason why they get to working because them dogs have a sense of urgency. This may be my last fight. This may be it. I could die if I lose this fight. Because dogs, just like lions, are all trained to go for the neck. That's the jugular. That's the very thing, the main vein that allows you to breathe, your airway, your capacity. And dogs will hold on to that neck until literally there's no life left in it. You may have been in a dog fight your whole life. You may have been in a dog fight all 2022. You may have been in a dog fight all 2021, all 2020. Heck, some of y'all been in a dog fight maybe last 10, 15, 20 years. You may have been in a dog fight. But you have to understand that what's inside of you is greater than what's been coming against you. You have more to fight for than more to roll over. And I don't want y'all to be rolling over on nothing. Some of y'all have seen on my post that I literally, man, was in Boulder, Colorado yesterday. I told y'all we was coming. I had to go see Prime. I told y'all we was coming. I said, yo, we coming. Y'all just need to understand that we coming. And I told y'all all, I say, listen, y'all stay connected. Now is not the time to run away from the plug. Now is not the time to run away from the leverage show. Now it's not the time to run away from the people that God has placed in your life. Sometimes and everything, man, is to say, you know what? We're going to fight this thing out because I understand what I'm seeing is victory before me. And I understand what is causing me to walk into open doors, into my life and into destiny. So shout out and everything, man, to the Colorado Buffaloes, man. I've got a chance to get out there, go talk and see physically with some coaches. Y'all seen on the video, man, that I posted, which I don't post much, man, much. But y'all seen on the video I posted the facility. Hey, this is where it's going down. We're getting ready to fight. We out here on the field. We out here running plays. Shout out to, man, Coach Andre Hart, man. Truly amazing guy, man, there. That's Coach Prime's right-hand man. Definitely, man, a good guy, man. Great conversation, man. Just a down-heart guy, man. I'm trying to tell you, y'all don't even understand. Y'all are truly connected and blessed on this show. And it's truly a blessing to continue to keep coming in front of y'all each and every single week on this show, bringing guests on this show, allowing the guests to bless y'all as well. Today, I got a chance also to talk with, man, one of my guys. We're getting ready to go ahead and release something real big. Y'all really want to stay tapped into. Shout out to my guy, man, Jamar James. Y'all already know we talked about it. We talked about it. When we said that we was coming, we coming. I'm trying to tell y'all, there's a lot of great things this year that are in the pipeline. Stay connected. Whatever you do, do not go on ahead and get disconnected because it's so easy to say, you know what? I just want to walk away. My life, things are not working out. Things are different for me. It's so easy to say that. You know, Jesus and everything, man, had the 12 disciples around him. And he knew in everything, man, a disciple who literally he called and trusted the most, which is Peter. He knew that he would go ahead and deny him 3 times. Even though Peter had did great and mighty things to Jesus. He went on ahead, man. Even Peter threw a sword to a soldier's and everything, man, ear. That when they tried to come and arrest Jesus, Jesus went on ahead, picked the man's ear back up, put it back on the man's head, and literally prayed over it and healed the man, healed the soldier. He said, Peter, go ahead, man, and throw down your swords. Sometimes you may have people around you There may be hitters for you. There may be some serious ride or die for you. But in the heat of the battle, they'll come. They'll deny you. They'll deny what you did. They'll deny your existence. They'll deny everything, man, about it. Do not turn your focus away. Family, friends, it doesn't matter. They're supposed to do that. It's human nature. Forgive and get on. Move on. Keep going. Don't let nothing like literally become this ball of energy, of this negative energy that you just keep on, just churn it up in your spirit. And then the enemy just keep infusing all these negative thoughts and every other thought. And now you have thought something so big out of the way that literally probably was a very small thing. Allow God and the Spirit of God to really continuously to keep moving in on your life. Don't be duped. A lot of times in life, we become duped by what we see, what we hear, what we may think is going on. And the enemy will have you going back and forth like, I think this is what's going on. No. Find out what God and everything that has assigned for your life and what he's doing for your life. And stay focused on the mission. The mission and everything, man, is what it is. Now, when I was there yesterday, man, it was just amazing. It was a blessing to see the energy, literally, man, at CU. And I'm trying to tell you all this right now. You would have thought CU's energy at University of Colorado was like literally Ohio State or possibly USC or even Georgia or Alabama or LSU. It was electrifying there because they stand connected together. They had years of downtime and years of seasons of drought and years of seasons that they're going down and they're not seeing anything. And then what happens? They get blessed with probably one of the best guys that can actually help change the program around. Not just that, they get blessed with somebody there that is literally drawing attention and literally drawing some things out of that school that they hadn't seen in years. Remember last year, Colorado Buffaloes finished last place in the Pac-12. I think they only won one game, a laughing stock. That's for some of you out there who don't give up in your dogfight. You may have been a laughing stock for years. But your stock is getting ready to go up and people are going to want from your stock. Your net worth, your growth, your opportunity, your gifts, your blessings that God has placed in your hand is going to literally help a lot of people. And people are going to come looking for you. Just stay there, stay the course. It may not be looking so good. You made it and took a lot of beatdowns, and Colorado took a lot of beatdowns over the years. They haven't really been nothing since, I really almost say Cordell Stewart. But something had to change. Change is coming. Know that change is coming in your life. It's a different season. It may look the same. And I get it. Colorado facilities still looks the same. Colorado, when you look at their facilities, you look around, you say, hey, man, the facilities still look the same. They added some new things to it and made sure that they kept up with it, but it still looks the same. But things have changed on the inside. The players on the field, neither that, just the other people who have been added to the pot. The people that God is allowing to add to your pot, make sure and everything, man, you recognize them. Because those may be the very people who help change the very course of your destiny. Make sure you understand where you're going. You may not get everything, man, all mapped out. God doesn't map it out like that in front of your face. But when you do get there, give him praise for it all. Don't get the high head and get the big head and start saying, you know what? I've been doing this. I know what I can do. No. God, I give you praise for it. Because just as fast as it's given, it can be taken away. And the last thing I want you guys to do is to get in a place where you've been fighting for yourself. You've been fighting for your family. You've been fighting for your vision. You've been fighting for your kids. You've been fighting for your mom, fighting for your marriage. You're fighting for all of this stuff that you're fighting for. And then you decide to give up. You got to have bulldog faith. Bulldog faith sinks his teeth in some stuff, doesn't go ahead and give up easy. Don't you give up to your dreams, your hopes, your visions. I don't care, man, what happens to you in life. Life is supposed to happen to you. Things are supposed to happen against you. It's called life for a reason. Like a lot of this stuff you can't control. And some of the things you guys can control. Some of the things you guys are in places right now because of your actions. Whether you physically did it with your two hands, or you physically spoke it, or said something out your mouth, or you physically went on ahead and said, hey, I'm bringing these parties in here to be an accomplice to this thing, and physically messed it up. But don't worry about it. If you got breath in your body, you have another day to fight. You have another day not to give up. You have another day to continue to keep moving on. I often think of the times, what would I would have did if Lambo stopped? Lambo got 4 kids and a beautiful wife. And I sit back up here and I thought to myself, what if I was as selfish and I say, I got mine. I'm going to let the next people figure out how they're going to get this. What if I was as selfish like that? Would God have opened the doors to my life as many other people's lives and all the relationships now that God has blessed me with? What if I would have stopped? What if I wouldn't have did that? I wouldn't be sitting in front of here today talking to you and helping coach you and helping push you on. Shout out to those who caught the live last week. I was on BOJ's channel. Shout out to my dog, BOJ. And I got a chance to share the story for almost 2 hours. Go catch it on BOJ's YouTube channel. It's definitely a dope interview, man. We got a chance just to enjoy it and just to sit down in front of a camera and talk some stories. I talked the stories about me at one point running out of gas in negative 23-degree weather when I was in Minneapolis, and literally had to walk to the gas station with my last $20 bill, buy a $15 gas can, fill it. At the time, gas was $4 a gallon with 1 gallon of gas, walk back in negative 23-degree weather just to put it in my truck, just for that truck to literally make it to work. I didn't complain. I didn't stop. I kept going. You understand? Like that, you got to understand in your life, things will happen. That's life. It's supposed to happen. The negative and the positive are supposed to coincide with each other. It is what it is. That's what it is. It coincides with each other. But don't let your expectation be diminished by your trials and tribulations. Don't let your expectation be diminished by your trials and tribulations. I'm telling you what I know right now. I want y'all to do these 3 things for me. 3 things for me. And I want y'all to be serious about when y'all do this. Again, this is our power. It's not a long video tonight. I'm literally going to take my bride and everything, man, and we get ready to go eat. Have us a nice meal. Trust me, I'll be ordering on the other side. We may probably pay for some other people's meals at the restaurant too. But in life, if I would have stopped, if you would have stopped, where would your life be? I want you to think about that. Number 1, I want you to answer this question. If I stop now, what will I lose? Write that down somewhere. If I stop now, what would I lose? If you stop right now, like today, if you stopped, I need you to literally take a good, hard calculation of if you stop today, if you stop doing everything, if you stop doing everything that you can possibly do, took your hands off everything, what would you do and where would you be at? You stop today. I want y'all to think about that. These are some powerful things that most of the time we don't think about. Secondly, if you could not be stopped, what would you accomplish? You could not be stopped. What would you accomplish? What would you do? What could you accomplish? What could you achieve? What could you win? How many people could you help? How much your life would be a lot more different? How much your family's life would be a lot more different? How much your friends' life would be a lot more different? If you knew and everything, man, there was nothing that could stop you, what could you do? Write that down. And number 3, what will my 2023 look like? Because I did not stop. What my 2023 look like? Because you did not stop. People have to understand that you have to put that in front of you. You have to put that before you. You have to understand that this is where you're going. This is that direction that you're going. When I got a chance to talk with Jamar James today, we were talking on a lot of different subjects, and we got a chance to we're excited about what we're getting ready to partner with. So y'all stay tuned. And to talk with him, he was more concerned about the education piece that people are missing out on. And a lot of times in life, it's not about an everything, man. What you know, who you know, but what are you applying? Application is everything. So many of y'all are seeking information and missing the mark. Application is everything. The relationships that y'all got to see that we are building and that I've built over the years, they're everything to get us as a community, as a culture, moving forward, not to be stagnated. So when I was on the show last Friday and y'all see me on BLJ, and me and BLJ is talking, and I literally say, man, look, I got something seriously huge, something literally huger than that. That was Friday. We're here Tuesday. Something huger than that transpired literally 3 days later, 2 days later, 2 days later, transpired. That literally will be even huger than that I didn't even get any rest off of because of mergers and stuff happening together and things that you guys don't even know behind the scenes that are taking place. Whatever you do not stop. Stay connected. I'm telling y'all what I know. Stay connected to the people, man, that God has placed in your life for a reason. See, most people don't understand that there are 2 types of people who come into your pathway. Just always remember this. Always remember this. People who are giving something to you, and people and everything, man, you have to give something to. Straight up. There's 2 types of people. People who was giving something to you, or people you have to give something to, whether negative or positive. And it's up to you to discern and decide, where do I want them at in my life? What position, what place do I want them at? Most of the time, I can actually tell where a lot of people are going to be at, not because of what they may be, going through at the time, and they may be going through some of the hardest place. Everybody goes through some of the hardest things in life. Deion Sanders turned around and lost 2 toes. 2 toes, had to amputate his foot with 2 toes and literally cut the inside of his leg out. He's still coaching and got one of the highest contracts of his career. Coaching. He could have stopped. He could have said, look, I don't need this. Already got what I need to get. But his passion and his gift was for the mentorship of men and students to help better them and push them into a direction in life that only he could push them. Life becomes this battle where most of you guys have seen ups, downs, back, forth, wins, losses. I get it. It becomes this battle of seeing yourself going on this roller coaster. The only thing different about the roller coaster, though, is the person inside that roller coaster. I can get on a roller coaster. My kids can get on a roller coaster. And we're going to talk the whole way and laugh. Other people get on that roller coaster. They're screaming all over the place, passing out, throwing up, and everything else. Oh, my God, my heart is beating out. Their condition wrong. Their perception is wrong. But that's their perception. They choose to allow themselves to go through that because they're not enjoying the ride. Me and my kids, shout out to Bucky, Champ, shout out to Pie, shout out to Sissy, shout out to my kids, my crew. We gonna get up on that roller coaster and we gonna roll. You understand? Now I've trained my kids to get up on a roller coaster and roll. Now my kids, we use this thing, man, when we get up on that roller coaster. And we had other kids saying it at the park. And they love when I said, hey, 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 yo. I know they're probably watching and everything like, Dad is crazy. Dad, no, we do not like that no more. Hey, 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 yo. And I have everybody on there saying, hey, 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 yo. And, you know, Bucky look at Sissy, Sissy look at Bucky, Champ look at the rest of them, and then Popeye look up like, I don't know, Dad's just crazy. Dad's just being him. I've learned to enjoy life and laugh it off in the middle of it. What are you so fearful of? As I tell everybody on that roller coaster, it'll be over with in a minute. It'll be over with in a minute. It's already and everything, man, set to end. Some of y'all, man, it's the fear of going up or maybe the fear of coming down. That's how your life has been. It's went up too fast and like, oh my goodness, all of these blessings are happening for me. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. And then all of a sudden the fear of going down. Oh my goodness, I'm going down so low. I'm going down the end of my barrel. I'm going down with all of this stuff. All of this negative stuff and bad stuff is happening. Oh my goodness. My question to you today, who's in control? Who's in control of your life? Why is your perception more fearful on going up as well as going down than it is in enjoying the ride? Flip your perception. Flip your mindset. Understand what you are dealing with. Life is filled with ups and downs. But you got to have dogfight in the middle of it all. You got to buckle down and bear down and say, you know what? I'm not getting ready to go ahead and jump out of this life. I'm not getting ready to give up on my dreams, give up on my vision, give up on my hope. Just because and everything, man, this didn't go right or that didn't go right. Or you caught a fence, which is the number one thing people catch when they start making movement. Oh, I'm offended. Get over it. Wait, didn't you think Jesus said, he said, for my name's sake, shall men persecute you and hate you? And you worrying about a little offense? Come on, man. We have to continue to keep moving forward. Allow yourself to keep moving forward no matter what you see, no matter what's going on. That is blind faith. Blind faith allows doors to open up on your life and allows people and relationships and things that you need that others may need to continue to keep furthering people's vision, to continue to keep pushing people forward, to continue to keep making sure that whatever is in my life that needs to be fulfilled will be fulfilled. Straight up. Straight up. You should never say, I'm getting ready to take this no for an answer. I'm not taking no for an answer. Well, can you have that new car? No, don't take that for an answer. Will you have that new house? Well, I don't see how I can get it. I got to do this. I got this and I got to. No, you can't have it. No, don't take no for an answer. No, your answer will be yes, I'm going to get it. Yes, it's going to happen. That new business, you see yourself successful. Some of y'all see yourself healed. You've been dealing with sickness. Like literally, you mentally have to will yourself to victory. I'm going to say this again. You have to will yourself to victory. That's having dog fight faith. It's not going to come easy. For those who are out there who believe that people get into position overnight, it's a lie. Oh man, their success just happened. Well, what did they go through? Show me their track record. Because evidently they went through something that got them positioned to where they are right now. In time, your position moves to where your gift is now making room for you and you're able to help others, but that's in due season. What would it look like? And this is how people need to understand how seasons work. What would it look like? And I know the younger generation is doing this now, which I really look at them foolishly. But what would it look like for me to be living in Texas? If I lived in Texas, it's 115 degrees outside, and I walk outside with a big Carhartt winter coat on, a big wool hat, big goggles. I got on a big overlay of the 3 layers of pants and boots about the size and everything of Bigfoot on me. What would that look like? Me walking out there and walking around Texas in 115 degrees, sweating from galore. People are looking like, what the heck is wrong with this person? Now, this same type, again, of gear and everything else that you have, if I had been positioned, that same man in Alaska, and we're at the northern hemisphere of Alaska, or even Iceland, we're at the northern hemisphere of Iceland, that guy, he's ready for the conditions of that weather because now he's dressed to par. He or she is dressed to par. What happens is, let me say something to y'all, and I really want to help something out to y'all. Understand the seasons that you're in by the type of clothes that you wear and your attire you wear, meaning that it's not a physical thing where you physically have to go get this attire to say, hey, I'm going into this new season. Hey, I'm going into the right season. Hey, I'm going into this. Now, you may have to dress apart when you get there, but it's the inward attire that I'm telling you about. The mental, the emotional, the physical, the spiritual. What are you doing? Is your attire accustomed to where you're going? Is it fit for where you're getting ready to go? Can you handle that? If all you've ever known your entire life has been t-shirts and shorts because you've been in 80 and 90 degree weather and 100 degree weather your whole life, and then all of a sudden somebody blindfolds you, put you on an airplane, sent you to Antarctica and dropped you off in the middle of Antarctica, I'm pretty sure your perceptions and senses will change because the environment has changed. Understand what position and environment that you are in life, whether it's a dry season, whether it's a season of loneliness, whether it's a season of building, whether it's a season of construction, whether it's a season of you taking yourself to say, I'm getting ready to elevate myself because this season right now is a season with not too many people around me, and I need to help further myself. So when my time does come, because it will come, when my time does come, I have the right attire on. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the season. I'm ready for the people. I'm ready for the business. I'm ready for the job. I'm ready for the position. I'm ready for the house. I'm ready for the car. I'm ready for the investments. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for marriage. I'm ready for kids. Your attire changes to that season. But inwardly, you need to know that. And some of y'all didn't get the memo. You didn't get the message. Oh, we in the wrong season. Yeah, you're in the wrong season for a reason, because you didn't get the memo. You need to say, you know what? I need to do an inward check. Something within me is not right. I got to get right before I get left. Remember, 2 wrongs don't make it right, but 2 lefts don't make it theft either. Make sure y'all remember that. You hear me? 2 wrongs don't make it right, but 2 lefts don't make it theft. Make sure that y'all are in there understanding where y'all at. I'm telling y'all this right now. Some of y'all have been saying this out of your mouth to the wrong people. And I'm getting ready to give something to you right now that's going to help your attire out. You've been telling people, oh man, I'm getting ready to blow up. Man, hey, bruh, y'all ain't ready for this. And they're waiting on you. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on, like, man, what did he or she keep talking about? They're getting ready to blow up. I can only brag on God. That's the only thing and sure thing that I can actually brag on. I can't brag on nothing of anything that's in front of me. I can only brag on him. I can't brag on myself. What? Are you kidding me? I will fumble it. I know me. If it's not the right season, it's not the right time, even though I may have the right gifts and everything else that I need, I may fumble it. And some of y'all need to understand that. Like, man, it didn't work out in the season. Don't worry about it. There's another opportunity to come. But position yourself and get yourself ready. Get yourself information ready. Sharpen your skills. Get yourself and everything, man, in position. Like, man, you know what? Things ain't happened yet. Nobody has called my phone yet. Nobody has sent me that email yet. No partnerships have came yet. Allow yourself to understand where you're at. You won't be there all the time. You are subject to change. So if you are subject to change and time is changing, understand the season that you're in and say, you know what? I'm going to do more in this season than I ever did before. In the last season, I was lazy in the last season. I was lazy in that season. I didn't get my head. I wasn't in my headspace. I wasn't in the right headspace. I wasn't in the right mental zone. And because I wasn't in the right mental zone, you took some L's. And then the L started affecting you. And then literally it started beating down your confidence, beating down your vision, beating down your expectation. And then all of a sudden you said, well, this thing ain't going to work, or this may not happen, or this may not happen. Stop it. Stop saying what's not going to happen. Stop believing the lie of defeat and get you some dog fight in you. Get you some dog fight in you. Get you some dog fight in your words, the way you act, the way you react, your reactions, your actions, your plans, your thoughts. Get you some dog fight in you. That's the only thing that will help sustain you when times get rough. And when those times get rough and when they do come, guess what? They will come knocking at your door. But you will be ready for it. You will be positioned for it. Mentally, you'll be ready to go. Like, man, I didn't understand that before. I didn't understand why I had to go to the seasons of with no money in my pocket. I had to go to the seasons of wishing that I could be in front of people and talk to people, or be in a platform, or be in a group, or be around the right people, or me and my husband would be doing this thing, or me and my wife would be doing this thing, or me and my kids would be living like this. You literally, man, at that point, all of those questionings and all of those things that you really desire and wish that would happening, you will be there. You just need to stay ready. You need to stay focused. You need to stay with your eyes on the prize and saying, you know what? No matter what happens, I'm going to sink my teeth in it. I'm going to square my shoulders. I'm going to put my feet right into this ground, and I'm going to square myself up, and we getting ready to go at this thing head first. Some of y'all, when y'all see walls in your life, the first thing that you see to the wall, it's a wall, it's an object. Literally, I got to go around it. I got to go around it. What am I supposed to do? There's a wall that then came up. And others, when we see the wall, we getting ready to run straight through it. What is your mentality? What is your focus? What do you see? I don't care if I break every bone in my body. I'm getting ready to run through that wall. That's how much you have to understand with your destiny and your future. It literally will cost you something. It may cost you some pain. It may cost you some hurt. But continue to keep thinking like, man, it will be more hurtful. It will be more painful. It will be more devastating if I stayed here in 2023 like I did in 2022, like I did in 2021, like I did in 2020, like I did in 2019, like I did for the last 10, 15, 20 years of my life. It's more painful to stay here than it is for me to get up and try. Man, y'all on the Leverage Show. Y'all know Lambo gonna chastise y'all. But I'm going to come in y'all grill because I see the very best for y'all. And it will take a different spirit on the inside of you, a different tenacity, a different dogfight, a different energy, a different drive, a different focus. It's going to take you to do more than what you've been doing to get where you're trying to go and get what God has planned for your life for you to be at. You're connected to the people and assigned to the people based off of the gift that God has given you to fulfill on your life. Some of y'all, I'm going to get ready to tell y'all something. Y'all remember what I'm getting ready to tell y'all right now. I'm getting ready to tell y'all something. This is some real serious stuff. Some people, they've been looking at you even in your down season, even when things are not looking right. Things are not going right. Things are not functioning right. They're looking at you in this season and they're like, they'll never be right. I don't know what's going on. You don't got to convince nobody that stuff is getting ready to happen. Things are getting ready to blow big. You don't have to convince nobody about that you getting ready to get on, is what we say. Oh man, they getting ready to get on. They on fire. They getting ready to get on something real big. You ain't got to convince nobody. You don't, in other words, what we say in the South, you don't got to try to wake nobody up. You don't got to try to wake nobody up. You know what you do? When your time does come, you give them a blanket and you tuck their butts to sleep. Some of y'all trying to convince people to wake people up. Wake up. I'm here. This is me. I'm doing all of this stuff. You ain't got to wake nobody up. Give them a blanket and tuck them in because they slept on you. They slept on you. It's all right. It's all good. Yeah, they passed over. Oh, man, they'd never do this. They'll never be able to do that. It's all right. Give them a blanket. Tuck them in. Tell them good night. As I say, good night, Irene. Let them know you slept on me. But the people who were connected to my destiny, the people who were connected to my vision, the people who God had placed in front of my life, they and those people only are connected because God has placed the assignment to bless them and to help further them and to help move them forward and to help eat with them. Now y'all eating at the table. Now y'all celebrating the wins. Now y'all enjoying life the way you should be enjoying life because everybody else then slept on you, but except for the people that God has connected you to. So don't worry about it, baby. I don't care if people never watch the Leverage Show, if people never watch my dog BOJ show, people never watch my dog Passive Income Crop, people never watch Jay Ford, people never watch my guy Sean Hill, people never watch Rashid Next Level, people never watch, man, I got so many people to name, it's crazy. If people never watch us, guess what? We still gonna be on, and we still gonna be eating, and we still gonna be dominating, and we still gonna be doing so many things that we're in here to affect change in a culture because we understand we're in here for people. We ain't in here for ourselves. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Everybody who slept on you, don't wake them up. Give them a blanket and tuck their tails in. Signed, Lambo Drew. I'm telling y'all this right now. I just wanted to tell y'all something. Give y'all an hour of power. Be in y'all grill. Let y'all know what 2023 is going to be. And the mentality and the heart, the dog fight you have to have, the tenacity you have to have, the vision you have to have, the focus that you have to have for this year will take more than what it took last year in the previous years. Some of you may have never tapped into that. Now is the time to start tapping into that because there are people that are connected to the decisions that you make today. So don't blow it. Listen, I love y'all, man. I wanted to give y'all something good tonight to let y'all know, man, look, I'm right here. I'm in the building, and I'm making and everything, man, a statement tonight that we coming, and we coming hard. So shout out to my wifey and her beautiful birthday. Thank you. I forgot that I even got off of that birthday. I'm going to get back to these comments real quick, show y'all some love. Then I got to get out of here. I got to get on a date with my bride, man, and go celebrate some birthday, man, time. All right? So listen, LA Law says, happy birthday, Mrs. Johnson. Shout out to you, LA Law, man. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in each and every single week, showing love to my wifey. LA Law, my wifey says, thank you, LA Law, showing love. You know what time it is. Fro say virtual hug. You know what time it is. Thank you, Fro, and everything each and every single week. My boy B says, man, happy birthday, sis. You know what time it is. Thank you, B, man. Thank you for showing all the love. Thank you for what you do, man. Thank you for putting us on the map, the Leverage Show on the map, and really promoting us and everything, man. I'm telling you, it's truly a blessing beyond words that you guys can even imagine, man. Thank you, B, for that, man. Michael, I went on promotion channel. I don't know what the heck that is. Kanara Haney, happy birthday, Miss Johnson. Create a memory. Yes, we will. Shout out to you, Ken, man. We're going to do just that, Ken. We definitely have to connect to my guy. Ecstatic about that and everything, man, about you. So definitely we will do that. Thank you, Ken. My wife said that. Fro say, happy birthday, Mama Bell. Oh, definitely and everything. Showing love and everything. My wife would say, thank you, Fro. And she giving LA Law say, you're welcome, Mrs. Johnson. Showing love right back. Hi, Fro. You know what time it is. Doing what we do. Hello, Fro. Thank you. Money is in the building. You got this. You know what it is. My guy, T. Hughie's in the building. Shout out to you. Good evening, family, man. Wish my wife a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Johnson. Thank you for that, T. Huge, man, in the building, man. Showing love to the wifey. It's a beautiful blessing, man. My wife say, thank you, Tracy. Giving love right back to my guy, Trace. You already know what time it is, man. Kadar, where do you find a video with you at the Buffalo facilities? It was on Instagram and Facebook. It was on my story and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. I got more content coming. So I keep you guys posting and stuff like that, man, with some really big stuff, man. Some people that we partnering with. So y'all going to get ready to see what's getting ready to happen pretty soon. Stay connected to the Leverage Show. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Blue Sky, shout out to you and everything. You are correct. I have to be more intentional about casting down every thought and imagination that tries to exalt itself. All facts. Shout out to you, Blue Sky. I got a chance to see you on the other broadcast. Thank you for tapping in and going on ahead, man, and joining the Leverage Show tonight, man. Truly. It was a blessing, man. That was actually Blue Sky. I remember you from BOJ show. So shout out to you and everything, Blue Sky. This is good. Thank you. Hey, Blue Sky, that's what we're here for. Always giving out, man, wonderful knowledge and leverage on the Leverage Show. Blue Sky said that was a fantastic interview you did with BOJ. That's my guy. That's my little bro. I talk to BOJ like almost every day. And if we don't talk almost every day, we are talking every other day. So, yeah, that's my little bro, man. So definitely thank you guys for tapping in, man, for all that y'all have done and blessed our life. My guy to you just said you're welcome, man. Showing love back to my wifey. My baby said thank you, little bro. Showing love and everything, man. Back. Momentum. Yes, Blue Sky. All momentum. Giving and receiving. The whole thing is giving and receiving your perception. You change that. You roll with that. You move with that. Your whole focus will change and things will change different for your life. 100%. My wifey's laughing because she already know, hey, if this is the true statement. I'm trying to tell you all this right now. You already know. Hey, yo. I'm out there, man, on that roller coaster ride with my kids, and she know what time it is. Blue Sky said, never give up. 100%. You don't never want to give up. Will to victory. Yes, you have to will yourself to victory. Literally, something inside of you has to grab a hold of what's been going on and will yourself to victory. I'm trying to tell you what I know. My baby says amen with the hearts. My guy, Sean Hill's in the building saying hello, everyone. What's up, Sean Hill? Good to see you, baby, on the broadcast. You know what time it is. Sophia, what's up, Sophia? I just spoke about you earlier, Sophia. So shout out to my sis from Minnesota, man, actually showing love and was on the BOJ show, man, Friday, too. So thank y'all that y'all definitely are tapping in on both shows, man. And we literally, man, helping motivate y'all and helping push y'all to the next level by any means necessary. Know what season you're in and respond accordingly. I love that, Blue Sky. That is all facts. Know the season. Most people, man, don't know the season. They outside and everything, man, thinking that, it's a rainstorm, man, and it's beautiful weather outside. So know the season you're in because it truly will bless you. Sophie, thank you, True, showing love. My guy Pat Sean Hill say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. He always know it, everything, man, what time it is. I love that saying, man. That's his favorite saying, too. Y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe to my guy, Crypto Passive Income, man. Truly, truly amazing content coming out. Plan, prepare, and get in position. You have to do that. If you do not do that, I promise you, your whole life will change, man, and some bad things will happen if you do not plan. People and everything, man, they said, plan to fail if you fail to plan. So, true statements and everything, man. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Thank you for that. PCP, man, already showing love to my guy, Sean Hill. You already know. Sean Hill showing love, man, right back to Blue Sky, making it do what it do. My baby says, hey, man, we got plenty of sleepers. Again, somebody and everything is sleep on you. Don't wake them up. Give them a blanket and tuck their tails in. Keep going. Your show may be for somebody else. Keep it moving. You got way more people and everything, man, to be focused on than to be focused on stupid stuff. My guy B said he already laughing. He know what I'm doing. I hear, and I'm doing all this stuff. LOL. Hey, you already know on the Lever Show, we here to level you up. Man, I wish I could get some of this on this show, get on the show. This is some good soul food being served tonight. Thank you, my guy, Sean Hill. Listen, we definitely wanted to make sure it was served, and it was served hot, and it was served, man, right fresh, man, with a fork at the size of Texas and everything down their throat. You already know, Sophia, man. Thank you. Blue Sky CBA say, thanks, good to see you. Let's move forward. You already know, showing love to my guy, Passive Income, man. You know it. This is a whole buffet right now, man. We was releasing it. We wanted to make sure, man, that you guys got a lot within this hour, and you guys already know. And now, bless you. Thank you, Sophia, for that. Crypto says, yes, it is. Got my Tupperware and taking some home. Thank you, Sean Hill. You already know, man. Take your stuff home because you're going to need it and stuff like that. You know, I'm taking plates to everybody. You already know. I love it. Some folks need to stay asleep. Let them sleep. Don't worry about it. If they sleep on you, let them sleep. If they pass you up, they pass you by. Some people don't know that they may be the ticket out of prison. Again, they go to ticket out of prison. So just go ahead and make sure you tap in. Enjoy your ride. Thank you to you, huge man. I definitely will, man. We're going to definitely do what we do best, man. Happy birthday. Thank you, Sophia, man, for letting her know that, man. Wishing my love to my beautiful wife. Enjoy your beautiful bride. Thank you, my guy, Sean Hill. You know I will, man. We're going to make sure we do that. Much needed. Appreciate it. LA Law, you know what time it is. Definitely. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good time tonight, man, before all the snow come in Denver. Shout out to Lambo's bride. Peace, sister. Thank you, Blue Sky. Thank you for showing love. You already know what time it is. A blessing, giving the love and everything. Thank you, Sophia. I see you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Johnson. Thank you, Sean, man, for that. Truly a blessing, man. Thank you. Hey, what's up, man? G. Oh, man. Diggs, what's up, G? I see you, baby. Shout out to the fam and everything in the building. Thank you for tapping in, man. It's truly a blessing, man. Thank you, Blue Sky and Crypto Passive Income. You know what time it is. Showing love. My wife says thank you. Listen, we are literally out of time. I wanted to give y'all that message. Give y'all an hour of power. If y'all missed it, because y'all are just not coming on or just not catching it, catch the replay. Hopefully this 60 minutes will help change your life, help jumpstart you, help encourage you, help push you into the right direction. Listen, I love you guys, man. I'm out of here till Thursday night when my guy, the Credit Pastor, comes onto the platform. You do not want to miss it. That should be a regular standard time again at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And we'll be back, man, right here on the Lever Show, giving you guys some love. I love you guys. I bless you guys. Thank y'all for tapping into this hour of power. And truly, man, let's continue to dominate out here, man. Till next time, till Thursday, man, we out of here. Stay blessed. Love you.